to my YouTube channel. It's your boy RJ the One. The purpose of this channel will be posting beats, doing tutorials on mostly UK drill beats. Alright, I'm gonna get your beats sounding perfect. Okay, so this video is gonna be actually a drums tutorial for y'all, and at the end of this video, y'all drill beats should be sounding bouncy enough for y'all to be pulling out this move right here. Shout out to Fabs. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe the video, and turn on your notifications so you get plugged in and you don't miss any of my videos. Alright, without any further ado, let's jump in. See. So boom, yeah. So I already picked out a loop. So I'm gonna just play this loop for you so you can see what we're working with right here. So you can hear what we're working with. Well, I don't know what's, I'm tripping, bro. But yeah, that's the gist of the loop. But all right, so the first thing you need to be concerned about, right, when it comes to drill beats, the thing that gives it the bounce is the hi-hats. You want your hi-hats to be perfect. If your hi-hats are not perfect, then there's no way you're getting your drill beat sounding good, alright? But this is how I do my hi-hats. I usually come to the piano roll right away. But yeah, so you need your hi-hats progressions looking like this. Here, right there. Actually, first of all, go to this green magnet thingy right here. Click that and make sure this is 1/6 or 6th step, right? If it, it just gives you more like flexibility and moving this around. I'm gonna show you real quick. So do this. Actually, let's complete that. Right. So the first what am I doing this, bro? So the first one is supposed to look this way, and you just, all I'm doing is Control A to copy that and B to paste it, right? So it's supposed to look this way. So I usually just do 1 to 5 first, so I can make a few changes later, right? So let's go back to the start and some sound right there. Yeah, it's supposed to be right there. I'm gonna just correct that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Boom, you have your bounce. If your hi-hats are not, sounding this way, there's no way you're getting your bounce, right? So, but to make this a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna just watch what I do real quick. Look at that, Did you hear that? So things like that, if you can just add them on time, I suggest leaving a space just enough like this so it sounds on beat basically. I don't usually do too much on my hi-hats because less is always good. Less, when you're making beats, less is good. You don't need to be doing too much. So we got this. Alright, but that's how it's supposed to be sounding. I'm gonna just copy this and paste it till it's till 9, and all I've done is just Control A and Control B again. Alright, so for the second part, I like to do something different so it's not sounding repetitive. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. So I've just increased this the size of this one till here. Control and click to select that. Then you want to do Alt U, and it's gonna open this this window right here called Piano Roll Chopper, right? And what you want to do is, I cycle between this and that, right? So I'm gonna show you a really cool trick real quick to make it sound more interesting. So I'm gonna just bring the velocity down and check that. There we go. So it's gonna give it that kind of interesting interesting bounce to it, right? So I'm gonna do something else at the end here, right? So I'm gonna just increase that. Control click again, Alt U, and I'm gonna go for the next one right there, accept, and I'm gonna just make this rise up. There we go. Yes, sir. There we go. All right. So the next thing we need to do, next thing we need to worry about, my progression is usually the hi-hats first, snare, and then I do, depending on how I feel, I usually go with the kick or the 808s. But let's go with the snare real quick. Piano roll. And with the snare, you want something that sounds like this. This is like a bass drill snare, right? But it's always your preference, whatever sounds good to you. For the snare, you want this. There's different kinds of like progressions that you can use, but you want something like this, right? So, both like this is how it's supposed to sound, basically. So I'm gonna just bring this down here. So same thing. I'll just do that. Control A, Control B, right? Let's put this one there. Alright. Why do I keep trying to save it, bro? See, my hands are wired to click Control S because FL Studio be doing some mad things, bro. Like, look, I've done it again. Oh my gosh, I can't take myself seriously right now. Alright, so the snare and hi-hats are sounding bouncy already. Ooh, 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 hey. Alright. I'm making this video longer than it's supposed to be. Alright, let's go to the kick real quick. Alright, for the kicks, you want your kicks sounding as violent. Look, listen, don't tell anybody I said violent, but like, you want it sounding as violent as possible, bro. You need it to be. If you listen to most drill music, you understand what I'm saying, right? The kick is supposed to be. If the kicks are not clipping your speakers, you're not doing something right. I mean, obviously, you're gonna mix it, and so it's not doing that, so that a rapper can actually rap on the beat. But normally, preferably, you want something, deep sounding. There we go. So for the kicks, I don't usually do too much as well. Actually, I'm lying. I do too much, but it depends on the beat. It depends on like what kind of vibe you're trying to convey in your beat, basically. So I'm so obsessed with this right here. This right here. This three. I don't know what to call it, bro. Actually, it's the wrong placement. Right there. So I've gotten the first part of the kicks. So if you notice, there's nothing really crazy happening in the first three spaces, I guess. I don't know what to call these things, bro. I need to verse myself in these terms. But yeah, that's usually how drill beats are, right? Like in the beginning, there's not really much going on, but as soon as you get to the end, that's when crazy stuff starts happening. I'm gonna show you when I go to the 808s, but yeah, let me show you what I've got so far. There we go. So I'm gonna just Control A, Control B, go to the next one. See, if you're hearing anything in the background, my mic is so loud, I don't understand how to work this mic, but that's why you're hearing things in the background. Somebody must be in trouble. I can hear police cars, bro. What's going on? I'm right here, bro. Nah, see, look, I'm playing too much, bro. For the second part, I'm gonna just do a few tweaks just to make it sound so it's not sounding repetitive. I keep clicking Control S, bro. But yeah, I've got the kicks and your drill beat right now. If you're following me, your drill beats is supposed to be sounding crazy. Alright, so for the 808s, I'm gonna teach you guys how to really get your 808 sounding on key, you know, and bouncy as it's supposed to be in a different video, because the 808 is more to the melody side of things, because it's like it's bass. So basically I like to think it's more in the melody side of things, but it has a role to play when it comes to the drums as well, because you know with the 808s, if your slides, if you listen to drill beats, you know what I'm talking about when I say slides. Like the slides are basically what help the whole beat. But this is it, right? This is how the beat is supposed to sound, basically, right? But you know, at the end of it, I'm gonna show you the finished, you know, what it sounds finished at the end of the video. Yeah, thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope this wasn't too long, but I hope you guys are also able to learn how to make your drill beats sounding as bouncy as it's supposed to be. And bouncy is the term, bro. It needs to make you want to do this, bro. Like you need to be Okay, I need to go, bro. I'm gonna see you guys in a different video. Peace. See. Right.
Is RJ the one?